Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Danny Shea in his bathrobe at his desk. Oh, maybe I should clean up. I think I should. Maybe I'll just rearrange everything. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you. July 4th. So those of us in the U.S., happy 4th of July. Please be safe if you're using those pyrotechnics. It's amazing driving down from Shasta to see all the brown, we are in such a huge drought. Lakes are super low. Mount Shasta Lake was low. The Grand Canyon, they dammed that up. The Glen Canyon Dam created, was it Lake Mead or I can't remember. Anyway, I remember when I was in Arizona, when I was living in Flagstaff, there was a big thing about that. Damming up the Glen Canyon and Rainbow Bridge, which now you can see again. And there was a book called Welcome to the Monkey Wrench Gang. Or maybe it was just the Monkey Wrench Gang. Oh my God, it was, I'm like, yeah, let's go do some, well, it was bad trouble, but it was good trouble. Anyway, off topic, some people would say, yes, squirrel. All right, let's take a look at July 4th. Getting back to, see, I'm so spacey. It was amazing to me that there are still people selling fireworks in California. And it still amazes me that people still build huge fires in campgrounds. I'm like, what are we, stupid? Don't answer. Here we go. Let's take a look at, speaking of stupid, who was in charge of the Supreme Court when I was gone? I appointed somebody to be in charge of that, and I don't know, did y'all take a nap? Whoever did that, whoever I appointed, I have to look at my notes. Holy crap. But on a happier note, I am still believing, and it still really feels like that this is going to impassion and get people out to vote. And I know we got big challenges ahead of us, huge challenges ahead of us. So we just got to keep moving forward. We can't despair. So let's just take a look. It's July 4th. Let's take a look at how we doing in the U.S. How are we doing in the U.S.? So, since we're reading on the U.S., and I'm a little passionate about the U.S., I thought I'd use a Canadian deck to read on. Not that they're not passionate about things, but they're removed. So, obviously, when we read, we're supposed to be detached. Supposed to be. I keep getting people on the right who come to this channel, oops, and they go, you're not very, you're pretty biased. Yeah, I am. Yeah. But I'm using a Canadian deck now, so I shouldn't be biased, should I? Let's look. What's the state of U.S.? What are we looking at? I was looking at my decks to see which one I'm going to use. So I'm using Andrea's intuition cards. I'm also using my fountain deck, and sometimes I'll just cut the deck to see if that sounds right, if it feels right. And the cards that I got for this, I go, where are we right now? I got Seven of Cups, Illusion, Delusion. And then at the bottom of the deck, I think it was the Tower, big change. And I wonder who that Tower is. Because I think, I mean, there's big changes and things are crumbling and rebuilding. And I just think, I just had this feeling that it was Mr. Pumpkinhead's world that is towering, that is crumbling. Do you think the Republicans are getting tired of all the disinformation and all the divisiveness of everything? Let's ask. Let's read. Anyway, let's look at the state of the U.S. 6 minutes, haven't pulled a card. Back to my old form. All right. The U.S., what are we looking at? Let's just pull 6 cards. Whoa. I don't know what that means. Well, I know what it means. It's a bullseye. But why did that plop out? Andrea. She makes things like this that make no sense to me. Next card I'm going to pull, it's going to be a color card. Just watch. I have issues with colors. Well, I don't have issues with them. Balance. Bullseye. Balance. The state of the U.S. Are we on target? Sorry, it's so hard to read. Are we on target to get balance? Are we? Are we? At the base of the reading is the King upside down. Okay. Makes kind of sense to me. In the past, we have the Clear card. At the top of the reading, we have our house is upside down. Who would have known? Known. And in the potential near future, good gal. I need to go deeper into this because let me drop this down so you can see. Okay, so someone was asking me, you need to explain the cards because we don't know what tarot is. Okay, well, that would require me to know what the cards are. So we have a bullseye, we have balance. Balance is covering the bullseye. So we're not on target until we can get a little more balance back into the U.S., into our political system. The King is upside down. Our house is upside down from, you know what. In the past, we had a clearer vision. I'm not saying it was that clear because there was a lot of mud on the bottom of this. But we have a good gal in the future. And I can't help to think when I pulled this card, I'm thinking, is that Liz Cheney, the good gal? Or is it the Cassidy Hutchinson? Who is this good gal? Or is this just an E.T., the angelic, that's looking at us? And I know what some of you guys are going to say about Liz Cheney. I hear it. I know it. But it goes back to this balance. It goes back to somebody has clear vision that is, the aim is true, seeking some kind of balance, and it's a good gal. It's a good gal. So it's not somebody that is divisive and one-sided. And she, I don't know. I think she's running for president. That's what I think. Who is this good gal? Let's talk about this good gal. Tower. Six of Cups, going back to a simpler time. Justice. I think it's Liz Cheney. So she sees the Tower moment. She's in communication. So this, to me, in this deck, the Fountain deck, this is the cone of silence. The Six of Cups, going back to a simpler time. Clearly, we all want to go back to a simpler time, because that's what that bullseye's all about. Balance, simpler time. And whether the times were simpler in the past, or we just imagine, we remember them being simpler in the past, it doesn't really matter. We want to go back to that. And it's this, when I look at this, we're talking about the good gal, right? Who is this good gal? So it's this good gal who is in talks with somebody in the cone of silence. So that they're like communicating in this bubble. And what are they communicating about? Justice. So when I first pulled this deck, this card came out. And clearly the U.S. is in this Tower moment. We're striving for balance. We want to have a calmer, more peaceful world, bubble. And the U.S. used to be this little bubble with all this turmoil going on. And it's all about justice. So it's this justice on this upside down king, with our house being upside down. So on this 4th of July, we have a lot of things to do to turn this house right side up. It starts with balance. And we got a good gal helping us out. Let's look into Liz Cheney again. Is she coming into balance more? Oh. Andrea's cards do not want to read on Liz Cheney. Let me pull this up. There we go. There we go. So yeah. Let's see what we... Liz Cheney. Now they want to shuffle. So it's Liz Cheney. I mean, she's going to be conservative no matter what. I don't think she's going to flip a light switch and go, oh, I'm now a liberal person. Have liberal points of view. I think she's going to be, you know, she's still going to be conservative, but is she softening her conservative hard edges? Let's just look at her. Liz Cheney. What can you share with us, Miss Cheney? She gave a speech. I can't remember where it was because I wasn't paying attention. It was so fun not paying attention. I loved it. I loved it. And now I'm paying attention and I love this, so it's all good. But she gave a speech somewhere where she was talking about young girls standing up, and we need to get the old white men. How dare she? How dare she? We need to get the old white men out of power because they weren't doing so good. dare she talk about old white men like that, though? I was insulted. Well, there it is. Okay, insulted by Liz Cheney. Okay, here we go. Liz Cheney, are you softening your hard edge? Is there... Are you softening? Are you becoming a little more liberal? They got to rub off on her, right? Being on that panel. Wow. Wow, the Democrats aren't as bad as I thought they were. Okay, let's see. Liz, ooh, that wanted to pop out. A couple of things. This is foreign indecision. Foreign indecision. She's, yeah, I think so. I think she's in foreign territory going, oh my gosh, these guys aren't as bad as I thought they were. Their ideas aren't as bad. And now she's got this decision to make. I don't know. Let's just see. Let's pull some more. Let's pull 6 on her. Oh. You know, doesn't she have a sister or something who is all about the rainbow? Balance? Truth? I'm just saying. So, the rainbow card, the chakra card, and that's that's right side up. However, her earth, her ground, earth, and sky are upside down. She's maybe struggling with this a little bit to get to the truth of them liberals ain't so bad. Okay, let's see if I can shuffle this without these cards flying all over. Okay, Liz Cheney. Let's just do a quick 411 on you. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Are you softening with... Another card flew out. Yellow. Chi-chi. Yellow. Solar plexus. Action. Movement. Caution. Blonde person. Sunlight. Blonde person. All right, let's just put that up at the top. Here we go. Liz Cheney. I'm not shuffling anymore. She's got something happening that's going to be happening on the world stage. What to believe? She is really digging for the truth. Here's that decision card again. She's got another decision that she's going to be making. Sunlight card. This is I don't know if is that right side up or is that right side up. I don't think it matters. It's sunlight in the past, and we have the yellow card up at the top that just flew out. So she has... Okay, I'm going to drop this down as I ponder this martini so early in the morning. Do not drink early in the morning. It'll turn your world upside down. This, I think she's, what I'm hearing in my head with my many little voices, I think she's done with this investigation. She's gone, you know, we've got enough information. There's enough people skewered in here. I think she's just fed up with it. Fed up with digging for the truth. She knows what the truth is. She sees it. It's clear as an upside down sun or a right side up sun. Yes, upside down. Yes, upside down. So it's not a no, but it feels like there's a decision. So the question was geared towards, is she softening towards more of a liberal side? Is she seeing, you know, a little bit? I think she is, but not a lot. Not a lot. And I think that she is looking towards a world stage, that she is going to be making a decision later on. It's going to be interesting to see if she wins in November. And then where does she go from here? So I think she is softening a little, but that yes card upside down is a little. But she is seeing some sunlight. She is seeing something. All right, let's take a look. Here's something that just drives me nuts. One of many. Let's look at the Electoral College. Is it going away anytime soon? Is it going to go away by, is it going to be a talking point, an election talking point in 2024, in the next couple of years? Are we going to get rid of it? I mean, wouldn't it be great, which is why we need to vote, get out and vote. Wouldn't it be great that we had enough in the Senate and enough in the House that we could get rid of the Electoral College? If all the Republicans are saying this has been stolen, why don't they fix it? Trump he was saying it was going to be stolen in 2016, and then he was surprised that that he won. No theft there, and then and now he's saying because he lost that, well, you know what he's saying. But why didn't he fix it? He had 4 years to fix it. What is going on with my camera? It's pulsing. Okay. Maybe I should use my phone again. That worked good in Shasta. So anyway, let's look. Electoral College. Electoral College. Are we going to be able to get rid of that? Civil War, old white man way of doing things. Heather Cox Richardson, I think that's her name, has a email that she sends out every now and again, I guess every day, and you can get on free. And she was talking about having a brain fog. Well, she was talking about the 4th of July and the Declaration of Independence. Am I going to have to edit this out? I can't remember. Never mind. I'm not going to edit it out because it's 4th of July. All right. The Electoral College. The Electoral College. Purple. Where are we on my purple? I gotta go with my cheat sheet because I don't know. Purple. Third eye. People are talking about it. People know that it needs to go away. again, there is some kind of behind the scenes. People aren't talking about it yet, but there's like this movement going on with these two cards. So this is psychic perception. This is like why can't I talk? Telepathy. What the hell's the matter with me? Telepathy? Psychic? There we go. Mental I should go back to Shasta. All right. At the base, that whole Electoral College was to keep the rabbit in the hat. There we go. To keep the rabbit in the hat. And this is kind of like a magic card. Well, let's do it this way so we can keep the old white men in power and all the other people of color, and some people of not of color. The Irish, for example, they weren't allowed to vote. Women, not allowed to vote. So just old white landowners, they could vote. Yikes. There's some talk about this. So even the mental telepathy, I think I got it, yay, that's been going on. There's this thing going on with communication. So yeah. There's a little psychic movement afoot to get rid of this Electoral College. Oh. Are we going to have any leaders stand up and say, let's change this? Not with that card. And the last card is direction. What's the direction we need to go in? I'm going to keep going with this. I normally don't do the Celtic Cross with Andrea's cards. What's going on internally with us is the divisiveness of it. Externally, it's moving up, moving forward. Hopes and fears. Enemies. We hope that we can be friends. Our fear is that we're always going to be enemies. And the final outcome is it feels like if it was this card, if it was right side up, it would feel like we're just being intoxicated and we're being drunk. We're just going to keep going. I'm going to pull the deck down, the camera down. And this, looky. I think even though we have this coward mentality, oh, we can't change anything, we can't do anything, there is too much divisiveness. We need to go forward. We need to have a good direction. And we have to put down the gin and get sober and lose this Electoral College. I wish this was a stronger card. But there are people talking about it in quiet circles. The communication is happening. Okay. All right. So, bring it up. Talk about it. Let's take it from psychic and put it into voice so that we can change the Electoral College. And I know some people go, well, you know, now we can't trust the voting machines. We can come up with a different system. Why not? All right. 30 minutes. I want to do one. I gotta look at the Supreme Court. I'm going to use my fountain deck. And then we'll do one for just a feel-good pull. Is there such a thing as a feel-good pull? All right. Supreme Court. Boom. King of Wands. Isn't that what they did? Kind of shaking the planet with their decisions. So the question I want to ask, well, let's just pull 3 on the Supreme Court. What is going on with them besides just bullshit, crazy? Okay, what? State of the Supreme Court, 3 cards. 6 of Wands. This card is interesting to me in the fountain deck because it looks like he's being skewered. Even this card is riding in as a winner in normal decks and like the Rider-Waite deck. Sitting on a horse, riding into town. This one is like this guy's being skewered, you know, doing a concert crowd surfing thing. But he's being skewered with these wands. And he doesn't look... He doesn't look very happy. I think they're being skewered. Huh. Really? Illusion, delusion, 7 of Cups. They're not sure what direction to go in? Really? I would not... wow, these cards are just surprising me. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Something coming very fast to a point. They got some things happening. This is not about any future cases that are coming up, and there's some big ones too. But there is some confusion over who's going to be... Someone's going to be getting skewered. Who is it going to be? Because I think it's more than one. And the information is going to be coming fast and furious. It's so funny, Clarence Thomas is, you know, from what I heard, and again, limited information for the last 2 weeks. But I heard that he was saying, hey, bring me all your cases that you didn't want to bring in before. Bring them to me. And one of the cases are, you know, like this right to privacy, and I have to look into this a little bit more because I'm not really clear on exactly what it means, except I'm not happy with what I do know about it. But one of the things was gay marriage, and that also included interracial marriage. Who's he married to? You know, sometimes you got to be careful what you wish for. But anyway, yeah, I think someone is going to... I didn't see the Justice card pulling out, you know, going, hey, you're going to be leaving. But big news is going to be coming soon towards the Justice Department. All right. So 4th of July. 4th of July in the U.S. Let's look. I want to use the 7 energies to wrap it up with. What? What do we focus on to maintain our cheerful attitude as we move into the 4th of July and out of the 4th of July? How do we maintain our positivity? How do we maintain this positivity? Okay. Did I tell you, did I show you this thing that I got in Shasta? It's peace. It's the little world card. I mean, it's not a world card. It's a world marble. Got it. I'm going to set it down gently. This is the world card. It feels like we need to just pay attention to our world. Take care of our sphere. And it's not the whole world, it's our individual area. Our world, our individual worlds, our houses. Take care of what we feel in ourself. And certainly seeing beyond the pettiness that's going on today. And the final card is dance, sing, play. We have so much crap going on right now that we can get sucked into. It was so nice not being able to be sucked into it. As much as I wanted to go, what's going on with J6, you know, because I heard bits and pieces, and then no internet. Oh, can I get internet now? No. Now? No. Cool. Okay. So I got to have my little world with no internet, and I took care of that. Take care of your families. Take care of just see beyond the divisiveness and put out there what you really want to have happen. And don't forget to dance. Don't forget to sing, play. Call of the muse. Be creative. Enjoy life. Some people can't. So if you can, enjoy life for those who can't. All right. Thank you all for watching. It's good to be back. I missed y'all. Peace and love.